What's good, guys? It's ICS, and unfortunately, the Saints lost to the Chiefs, 32-29, and the Saints fell to 10-4. And right now, we're sitting in the second seed with 2 games left in the regular season. But this game was mainly defense. We were really good today, I believe, but unfortunately, we got injuries. Hendrickson went out. Marcus Williams went out. And then Cameron Jordan got ejected for punching somebody. So we were shooting ourselves in the foot in that instance. Offensively, of course, we weren't in sync for most of the game because Drew Brees was coming back from an injury, and as well as we didn't have Michael Thomas. Traycon Smith went out. So we just didn't have a lot of receivers. Our wide receiver 1, 3, and 4 were out. Jared Cook had one of his worst games that I've seen him had. Even when he was with Green Bay or Oakland, he had one of his worst games. I've never seen him play that bad in a while. Because he played bad. He played bad. Of course, Drew Brees, he didn't play his best game, and we still put up 29 points, so take that as you will. But it was just we lost to the Chiefs, but in a lot of ways we won. Like, this game showed us a lot. They showed me a lot, and I'm very confident moving forward, especially to finish out the season versus the Vikings and the Panthers, and moving into the playoffs, which will most likely play the Cardinals or the Buccaneers. Either one, I'm really comfortable with. It's looking like the Rams is going to keep that 5 seed, and they're going to go ahead and play. Keep that 5 seed and go ahead and play Washington, maybe. And Washington's a really good team. I don't know if y'all saw Washington on Sunday versus Seattle. Their defense, they're good. And Dwayne Haskins had a good game. The offensive line collapsed at the end. But the playoffs are going to be really interesting. But let me talk about the game and all. I think Sean Payton got too cute, and he always does this. But I believe that, like, if we're gonna go and beat Kansas City, we have to at least try to run the ball. We didn't even try to run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. Like, we really didn't try to run the ball. We ran the ball 17 times. Over the last couple of weeks, we will run for more. We ran 17 times for 60 yards as a team. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We have never just got away from the run. Like, I feel like Taysom could have ran it. Alvin Kamara, Latavius, can we try to run the ball? Like, look at time possession is 41-18. So if you look at time possession 41-18, right? And we only lost by 3. Drew Brees didn't have Michael Thomas, and we only lost by 3. Drew Brees was coming off missing 4 games, 4.5 games, and we only lost by 3. We had injuries, and we only lost by 3. So keep that in your mind. When I look right here, we went 1 for 11 on 3rd down, and we only lost by 3. So look how bad of a game we played, and we only lost by 3. Our defense played good. We got pressure on Mahomes. Like, we got pressure on Mahomes. We sacked him 4 times. It was just, I don't know. I believe if we play them again, we will win. Because we'll be more healthy. Our offense will be better. And our defense, they're the same offensive line. We're going to have more pressure on them, of course. Eric Fisher and Mr. Schwartz, we was on their head. We was on their head all day. Trey Hendrickson. Give him some credit. I don't know how he did make the Pro Bowl. We give him some 12. Give him some credit. He has 12.5 sacks and top 4 sack members, right? He has 12. He's tied for first, but he's played the least amount of downs than all of them. 500-something downs and 12.5 sacks. I think everybody else has 700 or 600 plus snaps. So that lets you know how impressive Trey Hendrickson is. But overall, the takeaways I got offense couldn't produce anything on third down. Couldn't produce anything on third down early in the game. So yeah, that was offense. Defense, we played well, but then of course we got injured, and then Cameron Jordan, Hendrickson. So yeah, so basically we did our best against the Chiefs, and we held them to 32. So yeah, we got 3 fumbles, but unfortunately we only got on one of them, and that punt return that went in the end zone, Alexander Laney didn't fall on it, and it fell in it went out the back of the end zone safety before halftime. Yeah, you have to fall on it, but it's really hard. Like those drills where you literally have to throw the ball and run full speed and jump on it, it's really hard to do. But at the same time, you got to make that play. But yeah, so we lost to the Chiefs. I don't really see anything. We're gonna be 12-4 instead of 13-3. Okay, that doesn't really matter to me. We're gonna be 12-4. We can still have to play in the playoff. I'd rather play in the playoffs. Let's go ahead and play the first week because like it's not like they're gonna be packed in stadiums or anything. The only benefit of having the first seed is extra rest. That's the only thing. But offense played a good game. Defense, no, offense didn't play a good game. Offense was off, and we scored 29. Defense, defense was trash. I said that wrong. Defense was really good, and offense was absolute atrocious. I can't believe it. But yeah, there's not more I can say. But yeah, as we the season progresses, I believe that we will get better. Michael Thomas is going to be in the playoffs, but I don't believe we need Michael Thomas to beat the Vikings and the Panthers. As long as we play our game, we should finish the season at 12-4. And whatever the season works out, the season works out. Whatever the season works out, the season works out. Okay? But let's win our next 2 games, and we'll see what happens in the playoffs. But losing to the Chiefs is nothing to hold your head against. The Chiefs are the defending Super Bowl champions, and they're 13-1, losing to the Raiders only by 8, and they still put up 32 points. So there's that. There's not more I can say. I believe it was a win in many ways. But yeah, that's all I can say. We lost to the Chiefs, but in many ways we won. Now we got the Vikings on Christmas Day. Hopefully we can get to 11-4.